Hey, welcome back to Let's Play RiME. Continuing from last episode, hello. Here. I was gonna say, we have to solve this puzzle. We need to find a replacement statue or something for this particular block, and as I was going to illustrate that, oh, it's this particular block, I was going to stand on top of it. And then, yeah, I figured out that, oh, this is how you solve the puzzle. In case this is the first time you're tuning in and you're not sure what puzzle I'm solving. The puzzle was I had to cast a shadow on inside a certain mural. Neat. Let's give this invisible walls. No invisible walls. Thank you, game. Now, truth be told, I wasn't. Truth be told, in that instance, that wasn't me trying to disrespect the game. That was me actually checking. Are you gonna railroad me down a single path again? Okay, just checking again, making sure there are no invisible walls. Okay, I'll take the game seriously now. Oh boy. But seriously, no, putting those invisible walls on that earlier bridge, that really was just alarming, I would say. The game says I'm getting 40 frames a second. 50. Getting 50 frames a second. Hello, Mr. Foxman. Reminds me of the ring wraiths. That's what he does. He reminds me of the ring wraiths from Lord of the Rings, especially because the robe isn't perfectly smooth. It's a little bit tattered around the edges, which gives it an especially... is this a throne? It looks like a throne. Reminds me of Dark Souls 2. Which gives it an especially worrying... Why is the surface like this? It just makes it look scarier than usual. Please chat. And we open the door. Ooh, atmospheric. I feel like the kid shouldn't be this lit in here. You know, something else that annoys me in games is nights that aren't literally dark. Or aren't dark enough. Ooh. Am I the king? Because I'm noticing I'm wearing a headband or something. Am I meant to find a crown? I don't know. Games like I remember when I first played Breath of the Wild, it really bothered me that when night fell, it wasn't dark. It basically looked like a cloudy day. Oh, 60 frames. Oh, did you see like the pop? Oh, okay, now it's back down to 40. Did you see how it popped suddenly? And it was like, oh, it's smooth. Shout at this pot, because I can. Okay. Huh. Because I don't like it when night times aren't actually dark. At the same time, though, I have seen a game which did do a very, very dark nighttime. I can't remember what it was, and I wasn't playing it. I was just watching somebody else stream it, and nighttime fell, and it became... Oh, I think, you know what it was? It was called Raft or something? It was some kind of survival game where you're on the great ocean on a raft, and there's a shark chasing you, and you collect debris from the ocean and you build it up. When night fell, it became literally very dark, and I thought, wow. All that time I was complaining about it being too dark, now that it is dark in a game at nighttime, I suddenly feel very, very frustrated, because I can't see anything. How do you expect me to play the game like this? Or how do you expect me to watch or expect someone to play a game like this? So, you know, I like to pretend I know what I want, but truth be told, I don't, and a lot of other people probably don't either. You know, like, was it? I was gonna say Harrison Ford. Yeah, let's say Harrison Ford say this, the creator of the Ford vehicles. If he had asked what people had wanted, they would have said faster horses. Instead, he invented cars. Hold on, is there an echo? Yeah, there's some reverb. That's nice, I like that attention to detail. Another game that has very nice attention to detail in something in regards to reverb or just the area you're in. Dark Souls 3, when you take an ember, you start, you know when you have a piece of paper that's not on fire, but it's got embers that are slowly kind of whittling away at the paper, how it releases these embers. In Dark Souls 3, there's that sort of effect on your character, and you have these little embers that fly off you. And truth be told, it is so pretty for multiple reasons. One of them being, this looks like the way I'm supposed to go. I'm not going to go in there quite yet because of the wind. One of the reasons being because these embers, they seem to respect some kind of There seems to be some kind of wind value in game. Oh? In the game, when you're outside, there's like a wind that picks it up and the embers fly off you very quickly, fast and furiously. And they burn away at a faster frequency. Yeah, when you walk indoors, say someplace like Firelink Shrine, suddenly, please let me out. Suddenly, it slows down and starts burning slower and upwards. And it's really pretty. I love that sort of detail. I still have yet to see a use for that action roll. Consider me trying to be a completionist right now. This is a much larger room than I expected. Are these respawning? Am I wasting my time? If they are... No, they're not. Okay, good. So I'll walk back through here. This time I'll turn left. I forgot to light these up. Yeah, questions. Why am I, why do my shouts interact with things? I don't recall being a Dragonborn. Have I spoken about how I dislike Skyrim? Hey, Elder Scrolls 6 has been announced. That's exciting. I think that's news worth talking about. Am I hyped for it? Not really. Elder Scrolls is not my cup of tea. Then again, it's a Bethesda-developed game. Most Bethesda-developed games. Key distinction from Bethesda-published. Bethesda-published games tend to be, I think, quite surprisingly really good. Bethesda-developed games like the Elder Scrolls series, I find to be kind of just underwhelming and really boring. I was thinking to myself, the open-worldedness of Skyrim doesn't feel like a feature. It feels kind of like a bug. Which it feels more like an excuse for Bethesda not to create any kind of meaningful way of traversing the game. Just plopping down points of interest with no real connection to anything at all and saying, yeah, look, it's a feature. You can travel wherever you want, however you please, however you like. When really, no, it's just a very hollow promise. It's very vacuous. There's like nothing to it. Being able to walk all over the place. You see those mountains, you can walk to them. Yeah, that's not very meaningful compared to something like, say, in Dark Souls, which I love that game, where you think that the game is very limited in where it lets you go, but then you actually try to push the mechanics. You try to push them a bit, and you realize that the game is a lot more open than you realize, and you're able to explore a lot more than you thought you could. And you're visiting areas which you thought were locked off, and you're finding things there which are actually significant and important. Now, I hope this isn't the right way. I hope this isn't the right way because... Hold on. Yeah, because the way that felt like was... The way that felt like it was... The place that felt like it was the way was the wind area in here. Because this is the current. Just a slight little affordance. So yeah, that's my opinion on Skyrim. Skyrim, to think... I don't think it's necessarily a bad game. I think it's just... My issue is with the people who think that was... Skyrim is quality gaming. Because it's just kind of very, very mediocre. And the reason why this is a case of, it's not that I hate it, it's just that because everybody else seems to love it so much, it kind of entrenches this negative opinion where I thought it was mediocre at best, yet everyone loves it, so it entrenches and it kind of instills in me this very, very strongly negative opinion instead. When really, truth be told, it's just kind of like, ooh, singing. It's just sort of like meh. Very lullaby-like. This might be some kind of like sleepy dimension. Don't take control of my camera. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make it so I don't realize the guy disappears. Wait. Jump. You can make it. I sing like that too. For some reason, I feel like there are holes all around this place. Yet at the same time, I'm just gonna jump them because I don't care. Damn it, this is the worst time. I've only been, for some reason, I've heard other streamers talk about this. They get super hungry whenever they Let's Play or stream. Me too, I've only been Let's Playing for 1.5 hours. It's currently, for me, I had breakfast, I guess like an hour ago? 1.5 hours ago. No, it's close to 2 hours. I'm starving right now. I might have to have a break after this video. and then eat something. But that said, see, I'm approaching the 1.5 hour mark. I only have 2 hours worth of voice. 2 hours worth of actual entertaining content. Because like today, I feel like I've been on fire. For some reason, the room doesn't lend itself well to really open conversation. Neither did file loan sales. That said, this game's just very open-ended. I see the Fox mural. This very open-ended, just atmospheric exploration has lended itself quite well to me just conversing. And I did recognize that keyhole-shaped doorway. Hold up. I'm inside the tower right now, aren't I? Meaning I could be... Don't tell me I'm approaching the end. This sort of game has no business being this short. Sorry, I was laughing because the anti-aliasing makes it look really bad. 60 frames! 48. Out of... Invisible walls! Don't give me that nonsense. Don't... Oh boy, that makes me angry. This makes me angry. I'll just ignore it for the time being and just appreciate it for what it is. You might have heard my stomach actually rumbling just now. Yeah, this game, it doesn't... Wait, did I actually lie? Yeah, I did. Let me do that with all of them. I guess this is just a nice touch. Can I keep moving? Yeah, I can keep moving while hitting Y. I don't feel like this game has any right being this short, which is funny because file loan sales was short, very short, 3 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours, and I like it a lot, and I felt very satisfied with how it was. Yeah, this game here, I'm finding myself being like, you can't really be that close to ending, can you? Because if you are, then I'm disappointed. That said, this is just purely conjecture. Because I'm inside of this tower, I just naturally, I jumped to the conclusion that I'd be coming close to the end. Not through any real means of analysis or critical thinking, just me thinking that... It was just a hunch. Just a thought that approached. Who knows, maybe I also replay it and find all the different murals all over the place. Because I haven't been doing a very good job being completionist, truth be told. That said, I've really grown out of collectathon styled games. But I did love Super Mario Odyssey, but only because of how it ended. The game is fairly mediocre through and through until the end. Okay. My red cape is missing? There it is. Suddenly it becomes a horror game. Getting hunted down by my own cape. Interesting character design. Let's have a look. Ah, look, camera, let me... The camera is controlling this for me. Yes, I get it. It looks very almost Greek. I mean, the Greeks were a nautical people, and didn't they have really good boats? And part of the reason why the Romans, I wouldn't say invaded them, but I'm not too sure with history, but part of the reason why a big advantage the Romans had being affiliated with the Greeks was better boats, right? Right? Oh no, into the great unknown. Oh no. Let's hope this game does lightning well. I'm also very particular about how lightning works. Lightning is meant to be a crack of deafening sound and not an explosion. I know technically the sound, the thunder is technically an explosion. Oh, this is a loading scene. Okay. Oh, let me stretch a little bit because I've been very... Oh, hey, at least I'm engrossed and very... What's the word? It's not engrossed. I'm very focused on this game at the expense of all else. So I've been sitting very still. Oh, sorry, that was a very strange moan. And as if right on cue, the sun outside begins shining as I load into this game. Oh, what are those? Oh, joy. What was it, Mount Vesuvius? Which erupted and froze all these people in stone. And there was this one particular guy who was jerking it. Oh, good. I wonder if there's morality to this game. Oh, I was about to say a spoiler about a certain game, but I'm not going to say which game it was because I don't want to spoil it. Ah! Oh well. Forget it. There's the fox with his entourage of... Oh, look. Context sensitive. Wait, I want to see his face better. Yeah, I'm okay with characters having context sensitive, not so much interactions, but for example, when you're in cold, you shiver a little bit. You know, all things said, he's animated pretty well. I actually believe the emotion. It's good. I like it. It's pretty good. I'm coming, Fox. That bleeding effect, the trails behind the fox, they look very leafy, very autumnal in their color scheme. Hey, look, another throne. Did I travel back in time? Is that what happened? And I'm back to this throne room? No. Because it's interesting to look at and interesting to think about. You know, why does this fox have... It's like a supernatural fox. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the camera. I wish I could invert X and Y. You don't look like a fox, actually. You look a little bit more like a gremlin. Dressed up like a fox. Did you see that face? Down into here? Okay, no, I need to climb around the edge. Unfortunately, because the sun came out, I'm getting a lot of glare in my room on my screen. And I'm recognizing just how much dust there is on it. I need to clean it. Oh! So suddenly, because it's so dark in here, I can't really see too much. Right? What is that showing me? Okay, I'll just head that way because the camera pointed me in that direction, except psych. Okay, no. I have to go in that direction. Hold on. Wait, I came from over there, right? Sorry, I can't see because of the glare. But thankfully, the episode's coming very close to an end. Very close to the 20-minute mark. Yeah, strange to think I was thinking of doing this for half-hour episodes. I'm glad I decided 20-minute episodes. One, because I think it's working out pretty well, I think. And two, it means more episodes, truth be told. 1 hour of 20-minute episodes is 3 episodes. That's 3 days worth of episodes. Compared to 1 hour of half-hour episodes, that's only 2 episodes. And the difference adds up. I see and I recognize those windmills in the distance that we saw on that mural just then. And there were spires pointing upwards as well. I see, and that's probably what we're going to try to unlock. No matter, that's going to bring an end to this episode. So hey, thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate your viewership. Stay tuned, going to be a lot more RiME coming in future. But until then, have a great day. See you later. Bye.